Imagine going to the airport, jumping into your own plane without any sort of screening or waiting in lengthy lines, and wheels up. Now you know why corporate planes have been called the crack cocaine of CEOs. For many years, reporters have sleuthed out the greedy details of how CEOs use corporate jets for their own use. As this cartoon by Mark Magee suggests, the general public tends to be more outraged by this type of pay arrangement than any other when it comes to CEO pay. The Wall Street Journal has run a series of exposés stretching back a decade, but the Wall Street Journal is not alone. Here's a similar type of article from the USA Today and one from the New York Times. The explanation for why corporate jets are used for business purposes typically consists of security measures and that the CEO's time is too valuable to be waiting around in an airport. But when it comes to personal use by the CEO, the SEC has a regulation which requires the disclosure of how much value the personal use is. In other words, personal use of aircraft is considered part of the CEO's pay arrangement. It's a perquisite, a perk. As you can see from this chart, the cost of a personal jet is pricey. On average, personal use for a Fortune 500 company runs over $100,000 a year. Here's a sample disclosure in a proxy statement filed by McCormick with the SEC. Note that controversy remains over the amounts disclosed in the SEC filings, since the SEC's rule provides some flexibility for companies as to what method they use to determine the personal use's cost. This has led to some allegations that some companies underreport the value of their personal use. And some studies claim that excessive personal use correlate to poor corporate performance.